I got the Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and The World's End 4K Blu-ray triple combo thing over here. I have the Hot Fuzz Blu-ray in there right now, but this is kind of what it looks like. It's got the discs, so it has the standard Blu-ray, plus it's got the 4K. Originally, I purchased this because I wanted to see if Shaun of the Dead looked better in 4K or sounded better, because I actually have a HD DVD, the old HD DVD of Shaun of the Dead, which can only play at 1080i. So, you know, based on the standards today, most of those HD DVDs, I mean, they look pretty washed out, you know, kind of blurry at times. So, you know, the quality really isn't there anymore. Anyway, with that said, I first watched Shaun of the Dead, and the picture definitely looked much better, especially coming from what I came from. Maybe if I had the Blu-ray version of it, potentially the bit rate might have been better, or the fact that it's in 1080p instead of 1080i, you know, maybe the 4K wouldn't be as impressive as it was. Either way, I wasn't like wowed by Shaun of the Dead in 4K, and it does have a DTS X track, like all of these have a DTS track on here. So to get back to this, I watched Shaun of the Dead first, and then I watched The World's End, because I never actually finished The World's End. I remember starting it years ago, and something came up, and for some reason I just never finished it. I think that I thought that the whole concept of the movie was really going to be them just going from bar to bar, and that kind of wasn't holding my interest, because I'm not too big on comedies overall. Shaun of the Dead as a comedy, it's more so because it's a zombie comedy. But anyway, so I watched The World's End, and you know, after watching it, I thought to myself, you know, the picture was nice. The sound was also very good as well. So, you know, that's definitely a disc on here that I can appreciate. And then I put in Hot Fuzz, and I remember years ago watching the movie, and I kind of thought, all right, you know, it's okay. It wasn't like, you know, wowing me or anything like that. I kind of left it like, all right, you know, it was okay. I have a whole different opinion about it after watching it years later. First of all, years later, I enjoy the movie now. I think that the movie is a good movie overall. The ending a little bit, but you know, that's that's a lot of movies. But what really wows me is the the DTS X track on this thing. This is a reference track, and who would think on you know, Hot Fuzz of all movies it would have a reference track. The surround speakers are active. I mean, it's like most of the movie, the surround speakers are active and doing something. There's plenty of times when the surround backs, I did watch this on a 7.1.2 setup. So 7.1.2, the 0.2 is front heights. And I watched it on a Sony OLED TV. With that said, the surround back speakers were just so active, just so involved. The volume at times, I actually had to take it and turn it down, because some of the scenes were just really loud. In particular, there's one scene in the movie where, you know what, I'm going to actually put it in and go to that scene. I'm going to put it in and go to it. All right, so what I did was I pulled up the menu, just because you have to listen to this one scene. You want to go right here to chapter 10, where Simon Pegg and Nick Frost are sitting in the police car. You know, this movie, again, this movie has tons of scenes that just really sound excellent. But this one scene in particular, where the car rips by, and that might have actually been it, I don't know. I'd have to, no, I don't think that's it, because I think that was the first car. There's going to be another car that's going to tear right by, and when that car tears by, it made me literally like jump out of my seat. Because, and this isn't it either, because the sound came across from the, I believe it was the right surround speaker, passed across the surround backs into the left surround speaker, and of course it did something with the front speaker, so it was this kind of sweep, and ultra loud. Didn't expect it, but definitely check out this scene. It's about 32 minutes into the movie. For the price of this, if you could pick it up for like around $30 or so, I mean, you know, it's kind of like a no-brainer if you like these movies. So keep that in mind, and thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Happy TV watching and happy surround sound listening.